Good day, sir. Good day, everyone. I am Charlize as Honrade, a student of ABCom 2201. In this video, I have a literary analysis in our subject ASEAN Literature. I found a poem here in our book, Koleksyon ng Mga Tula, na inilimbag ni Jesusa Garcia. The poem is entitled, Ano nga ba ang pagmamahal? Ni Feliciano B. Aquino. Let me first read it to you. Mayroong isang batang lumaki sa layaw. Binusog sa lingap ng kanyang magulang. Bawat hilingin niya'y ibinibigay. Hanggang sa lumaking walang kamuwangan. Ngunit nang maghirap magulang na mahal, itong pobreng batay walang masulingan. Katulad ay sisiw sa inay na walay, sisiyap-siyap siyang sa daay na ligaw. Kaya't sa isip ko, tanong ay nabadha. Tamang pagmamahal ay alin nga kaya? Sanayin sa layaw ang anak na mutya? Hutukin sa hirap habang siya'y bata? Tigas ng pamalo kaya'y nararapat? O masuyong haplos ang siyang panlunas? Bakit ba maraming naligaw ng landas, kahit nasaganat na higa sa salapi? Kawawang magulang, kahit matanda na, patuloy ang kayod sa tuwi-tuwi na. Tamad na inanak siya ay pag-asa, pasang krus na lagi walang nadarama. Hilahod sa hirap, damdamin ay andap. Wala mang ligayang kanyang maapuhap, mapait na luha, kanyang nilalasap. Anak ang may dulot, palad na masaklap. Kaya't ang magulang na nais magmahal, dapat ang pagtingin ilagay sa lugar. At kung magkamali, luha ay bubukan. Magsisimay, kulit di na mapaparang. In the poem, Ano nga ba ang pagmamahal ni Feliciano B. Aquino? A main theme is the wrong love between a parent and a child. The main idea that the author wants us to understand or take away from the text is that true love in a family must be given through teaching our child or children the knowledge and moral values that he needs in order to live a normal and happy life. Moreover, to conquer all the challenges and struggles that life might bring to us. Not only love is expressed through giving them the material things they need in order to survive. As said in a quote, give a man a fish and you would feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you would feed him for a lifetime. Indeed, I strongly agree to that saying or quote, because learnings must be kept in our minds for a long time for the rest of our life. This learning should be applied and shared to others in order for us to attain success, fulfillment, and happiness. As a literary analyst, the question makes us curious and think of what is love. Loving someone is to make them feel that we love them by showing them that we care about them. In our mind, heart, language, words, and actions. This should be done together. For words without actions are meaningless, but actions without words are confusing. According to Sam Baker, family time is the greatest time of all. This idea is important and should be prevalent in families because families is the foundation of every child's life. Parents and family should be there to support their daily needs and building a healthy relationship. Being healthy is not just in physical body, but the holistic development, which is physical, mental, emotional, social, and spiritual growth. As said in a proverb, what we do in our childhood is what we often carry till we grow old. Sa Tagalog na salawikain, ang ginagawa sa pagkabata ay kadalasan nadadala sa pagtanda. The main conflicts throughout the story is the wrong raising of the parent to their child. In a way that all the material desires or things of their child is given easily, to the point that when it became a teenager to an adult, it made him or her into a spoiled brat or overindulged by their parents and dependent of their needs and wants to their parents. The main events of the story is that from the beginning, the parents are overindulging their child with comforts of life. As they grow older, they don't know what to do without their parents. And the author, Mr. Feliciano B. Aquino, thought what is the right love towards their child. Is it through pampering them or giving them the right limitations and teach them already to make effort, hard work, or actions to know the value of something? The order of the events is significant to its purpose to make us realize that the right and true love is not given and received only in material things or desires, but also with moral values and knowledge we will apply in our everyday life. The time in the poem is as years pass by, and still the same routine is done until the parents are suffering from wrong parenting of their child. The changing of location is significant to the overall piece because we will see the development of the character's personality if their actions made a positive or negative impact to their lives. The characters change because of the wrong treatment of love by their parents. He or she became a dependent child to her parents that he or she doesn't have knowledge on what to do on her or his own life, still making their parents work hard when they can also help in everyday living and not to make them suffer too much. The protagonist is the parent and the antagonist is the child. The story is told from a third-person omniscient perspective. Third-person point of view is used by the author. I think he chose this for us readers to visualize and sympathize the sad emotions of the situation of parents and child. The specific perspective add or take away from the story is to do what is right and avoid evil or doing sins. Instead, raise our child by supporting them with everyday life lessons and not merely in material things like money, food, shelter, and etc. The format of the poem is quatrain lines with 7 stanzas. It affects the overall piece by making the message and understanding the emotions clearer and make us readers think about the lesson that he wants us to learn or take away. Word choice plays a role in the understanding of the text. The author used simple and plain words just enough to illustrate and explain the events. It is in the 3rd and 4th stanza of the poem. The author cited situations of how should a parent raise and nurture their child. The figurative language used in the poem is simile. The purpose is to make a connection or similarity that it has the same situation. Through the proper sequence of events in the plot, the settings, characters, point of view, style, and figurative language which is simile, Feliciano B. Aquino portrays the lesson of the right parenting, having a parental guidance and support to your children is a must in building your own family to give them a better future.